Go. Hey guys, welcome to the guild, starving and alone. Were we ever able to change anything with this or no? Oh, okay. I could kick Deal from the guild. That's all I could do. Change guild name. I can't even change the banner. It's just that green one that we were forced to have. Come on, Deal. Wait, does that mean that everyone's banner is green, or is it based on like when it was made? I don't remember picking. Did I pick the? I may have picked it. I may have picked the color. I don't know if I did. Oh boy. What? Steve's mighty chicken, it'll send you to. Come on, DL. You see Steve cooking that chicken? It was cool, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know why you did that. You could probably just. I think a Lavander would be interesting, but I think it's just be like Feldat, but like less, you know? Plus, they're not that hard to catch, so I might just grind it or sell it. So what I'm gonna do today, Deal, is I'm gonna see how good this pistol is. I'm gonna use it on a Feybreak. Not gonna use it on the oil rig, because guess what? The oil rig kind of makes everything look like crap, including the assault rifle, right? Delete that. Okay. What are you? Were you the one that had? Yeah, you were the good one. Yeah. Level 2 in mining. What are you mining, actually? Are you mining this? No. Are you mining that all the way that over there? Okay, guys, just pretending to work. Okay, got it. We're gonna head this way, see if we get a supply drop. Probably not. Okay, wow, we actually did get one. Okay, perfect. Alrighty. Oh, interesting. Alright, 3 shots to kill the NPC. I killed a Splatterina with it. And that was without, like, my PAL buffs with more damage. Well, I mean, you know. I still had, Vanguard, but I get extra damage. So honestly, I think it's a pretty decent, like, sidearm. Not like the main weapon. You know, say like you have like your, like, right now I'd be running a shotgun and then I'd run this pistol. The pistol to, like, make things mad to come at me. I don't know. I'll see. Okay. Seems pretty decent. I mean, handgun ammo's pretty cheap too, right? Not like it needs hexalite, just needs crappy ammo. In all fairness, I feel like if we use coarse ammo for the Gatling gun, and I really think that they should do that, it'd be a way to balance it out over the assault rifle, you know? Because right now the assault rifle for me is a bit more appealing because it doesn't require a bunch of PAL metal. It's like a main weapon. Yeah, it's pretty good. So, DL.
Yes.
New song you have to listen to. Shoebody Bop.
Say what?
Yeah, Shoebody Bop. That's what it's called. Shoe. Should be like an animated thing. It's a TikTok thing going on now. Alrighty. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna have to start working on a Xenovator. Try and get more stuff fast. It's pretty good. Alright. Firstly, though, I feel like... Yeah, it's a really good one, deal, but I feel like it would be a top tier weapon if it had semi-auto, where you could hold down the trigger and it would fire. Because right now it's not. It has the delay between bullets, the revolver. I feel like if you lowered the delay between shots, it would probably be a high tier weapon. Because right now it's already pretty good, but like if any NPC has a lot of health, they can't get stun locked easy compared to like the shotgun. So as it is right now, it's pretty good, but like parts of the game with the just the damage, I think is gonna end up hurting it, which is why they maybe should unlock the fire rate and let you just, you know, dump the magazine. You know, like fan the hammer, you know, stuff like that. They could even do it like if you fire fast, it gets less accurate. I don't know. As is right now, I don't know like how they should do weapons and stuff. In terms of if they should actually do builds for weapons. You know how you could like add perks in to make like say like maybe you get better with firearms so you reload faster or something. Or maybe they should have one for firearms and one for pals. Or maybe like you could buff your character to buff your pals. So like when they're near you or whatever. Or something. Although the pals seem to be doing quite a bit of damage right now, so I don't know, maybe they might have buffed them recently. I think the only thing right now is that they just are kind of stupid. But that's, I guess it doesn't count if you're using like the top tier like rocket launchers and stuff. In fact, I'm not even sure if you could ever have it like in a balanced way. I'm not saying it needs to be balanced. Stuff can, honestly be better or worse. But what we mean by balance isn't necessarily all things are viable. It's literally like we don't want to be shoehorned into only one thing being good. You know? Like, cause right now, for us, right, deal, like, it's, like, the big thing right now is just damage. That's the big number that you need, and that's about it. So it kind of hurts, like, other aspects of the game because of that. I drop that off because we don't need it. Oh, okay. Now here's the question. Where should I go first? Do you know Sakura has any, like, specific, like, things we should grab? Like, schematics? Yeah, I don't know either. It might be in that weird spot where it's, like, it's too high to have low stuff, and too low to have high stuff. I'm just gonna grab this. Come on, Kenny. I don't think we're gonna get it right now. We might, actually. Last one. Gribble, you're my only hope. Wait, we might have actually have gotten something. Alright, let's take, let's see. Let's see, Gribble, you're my only hope. Okay. Alright, turn to the Void Demon God. Okay. Alright. Looks like we ain't getting anything right now. Yeah. Alright. What we need, deals, we need something good right now. My name is Steve. You serious? Alright, whatever. Alright, let's see how garbage our thing is now. Yeah, it's pretty garbled. Oh boy. Alright, yeah. I'm gonna take these eggs, son, and I'm gonna start shoving them in when the sun don't... Wait, what? Yeah. Alright, so we have these done. Let's go over here. I have an idea. I'm gonna grab a Belle Noire. A male one. And I'm gonna actually use Dr. Braun to ruin him. To get a male one that has nothing on it. Alright. Oh, I have one already. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. We're gonna ruin this guy. Put you here. Put you here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use Dr. Braun, try and get Remarkable Craftsman if I'm lucky. Alright. Yale, guess what?
What?
It was another bad surgery. So like literally I don't know, man. Just constantly bad surgeries for me. I'm sick and tired of RNG mechanics in games where it's like you get something bad. Come on, let me put money into it then. Feybreak warriors to ruin the base. Cool. What a fun raid, thank you. Alright, we got these done. Alright. I guess we keep the serious one. Yep. I have a lot of bad ones, DL. What'd you say to me?
Able.
What'd you say to me?
Yeah.
What'd you say to me? How dare you? DL, it's looking fake. You see that, DL? Wings Redemptions is back. Yeah. You happy about that?
Yeah.
Why not? It's cool.
I'm just saying, yeah.
Is that good or bad? You heard me. I said What do you mean Alright. Otherworldly cells. Deal, what makes a Xenovator? Do you know?
Say what?
What makes a good Xenovator?
I don't know.
Oh, if it was a bad Xenovator, it wouldn't be here talking to you. Mods killed. Wait, what? Mods, get rid of the chat. Alright. Deal? Clean up the deal. Thank you. I don't have I can't get it, DL. It's impossible. So, on the itinerary for today, what do you think? What do you think about the new Nintendo game?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. That's what I felt. I was excited for the Metroid, right? That was the one I was excited for. But then I saw the first album and I'm like, oh, it okay. Literally. Save, delete, save, save, delete. Personally, I would have preferred like something else. In all fairness, with how many racing games Nintendo was talking about, I thought that they were just gonna have like a bunch more racing games on their direct. You know, Mario Kart, F-Zero, yeah. You see that one game with the what's it called? The people in the wheelchairs and the basketball players. What was, I don't know. Do you remember what it was called?
I don't know what it's called, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. That's weird for Nintendo to do that.
Yes.
Because literally whenever they do something like that, they don't try and make it like that realistic. Like in all fairness, like if it was like old Nintendo, they would do the wheelchair thing, but the wheelchair guys would have like dragon hands or something that they would just grab each other with, you know?
Who the freak want? No.
You know, they'd like be body slamming people, you know?
Hashtag like.
What? Come on, Greg, aren't you gonna get that? Aren't you gonna get that new Nintendo Switch for like $800?
Yeah, no.
No?
It's funny because I don't know if you saw. I don't know if you saw what
He just cut out on my end. What about you, Dio?
Yes.
Good. I knew it. I knew he was doing something with his mic. It wasn't just me. Alright, well, he'll come back. Man, Nintendo's really, really big on their thing. Man. The fucking Greg couldn't even finish his thing. Hey, there he is.
I was just quiet for a second.
You ended your sentence with, like, halfway through your sentence. That's why we're like, what?
No, it's like you said something about like you were talking about like Nintendo and stuff like that, and I said so Shay's about to be like.
DL,
Mhm.
you know what to do.
Ban.
No.
Well, they got all y'all offline, dude. What the fuck?
They got all of us offline, huh? No, it's Tuesday. This is Patrick.
Except me. Except me.
Be on alone. Yeah.
No, the internet's probably about to cut out very soon.
What I don't understand is, like, how come we have to pay for, like, a online service for Nintendo if the online service doesn't stay online?
Right.
That's the weirdest thing to me, because, like, as it is, you have to pay for the game, the console, the controllers, and whatever, right? Then you have to pay for online, and the online part's weird because it's like they make games specifically for online.
Well, that's why I made this reference.
What? Good talk.
In there, Goofy. In there, Goofy. I was about to say Goofy.
I can't hold on when the guys with flamethrowers are chasing after me. You gotta quit saying hold on, you gotta say, you know what? Go on ahead. Hey, Dio, we're getting chased by velociraptors. Hold on, man. Hold on a minute.
Alright. I'm about to. Can I share screen?
You can, but I am not gonna be able to see it. Yeah, I'm streaming. Oh, well, yeah, he really want me to died to the Velociraptor. Deal, don't
Check
laugh.
it out. Get out, Dale. We got some fat.
Fat.
Okay, can we get him out of here? Yeah, please. Thank you. It's /pan. Okay. Oh man, what am I doing here? Oh. Oh hell no! This guy look goofy. Get his ass out of here. What are you showing? What are you showing? Come here. I'm sorry. This is where you stay on the loan. Gilbo. Maybe I should be the one.
So that video was a representation of how I felt when I played Ultimate for the first time. Like I loaded it up and it's like you gotta pay for $20 for Nintendo, blah blah blah. I said, dude, I'm like $80. I ain't even swung yet.
Dude, yeah.
It's like, I was look, Micah never saw that skit until I showed it to him. But dude, that was so funny because I was like, bro, I was like, dude, that's literally how I feel.
Yeah, I mean,
Literally.
like, it's like, and what's worse is like sometimes the game doesn't even deserve the original pricing. You know, I'm not saying about that about Smash because you know Smash obviously has a lot of work put into it, but like there's a lot of games that don't.
Right.
I think I showed DL a bootleg game the other day, and it was just a
How do you
mobile
refresh
looking game.
Discord without closing it out?
How do you refresh Discord without? I don't know.
You don't.
What do you mean you don't? I saw Shay do it the other day.
That's not refreshing.
What do you
That's
mean?
no. That's changing the server.
There's a way to refresh it without.
No, you just
Closing
change
it
the
out.
server so it's not
What do you mean
swapping.
refresh it?
Rock's the one that told us about it. He goes, you want to refresh Discord? All you have to do is this blah blah blah, like control something. And I was like, oh okay, and it did it. It closed the app and then bam, there we go. Anyway,
Control F.
I don't
F4.
know.
Control F4.
I don't know if that's what it was, but. I'm
Deal's
gonna do
really
that
trying to get
because-
Great Band.
Yep, trying to get my my IP freaking exposed. Anyway.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
closing it.
Well,
If you're having trouble with
I don't know
Discord,
what the fuck you're talking about.
yeah, the first thing you should
refreshing.
do is try is if you said I did it last night or the other night, it was I changed the server from random to East Coast because right now Discord will try and swap servers to get the best connection. It can sometimes be stupid and keep swapping when it doesn't need to. Alright, Deal knows how to do it. Deal do the East Coast for him.
You know what you're talking about.
You don't know?
Alright.
No, I know how to switch servers, but I'm like,
You don't know what Grace
the
off about.
refreshing, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know either.
There's a way to refresh this one, I swear.
All I heard is Rock may or may not know Gray's exact location at all times.
Unbelievable.
He was playing Rivals the other night. Well, he wasn't playing, he was with T when they were doing it. You a big Rivals fan, Dio? They have a new cosmetics things coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah. You like Dinosaur?
Maybe.
Okay, well that's the new thing.
Mm.
Have fun. Oh. I'll catch it. If he jumps out, I kill it. Come on, jump out, I dare you. Okay, yeah, I thought, coward. Little musclehead baby. Musclehead, huh? Cool. Oh, why'd she do that? Don't. Really? Interesting. Oh, okay. I just got a level 3 pump action schematic out of one of the desert,
Nice.
which is funny because it's like it makes sense, but I didn't think such a high schematic thing could be here. All right, whatever. Alright, 3 kills. There were 3 kills. Yeah, Love-Handers are out and about.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go, here's one. Aw, man. Single shot schematic. Oh, those could drop too? Okay. I'm probably gonna delete that Flabelle. Yay. It's free. I really didn't care to catch him, but I also didn't care for him to not get caught. So I settled for yeah. Alright, here's the thing though. Do I run through another dungeon chest hoping to get something, or do I just quit? I still haven't gotten one of those things, huh? Interesting. Yep. I think the first thing I'm probably gonna end up doing is getting rid of the oh, fucking supply drop. Great. Well, I guess it really doesn't matter because I don't think I could have gotten anything special from it. Alright. We really need a countdown on that supply drop and meter, I think. I think I know what what they're supposed to do is like. I think the supply drops you're supposed to fight over them. The problem is that if you're next to a supply drop and you grab it, like it takes a second to grab and then you're gone. You know. Huh. Grab these. There. Is the exit? Yes, it is. Ooh, Incineram. I got flip turned upside down. Right. Yeah, I'll just grab this chest, didn't matter. Right. Grab this. Oh. Horse ammo, who needs that? So, yeah, I know it's the big thing to, like, go and complain about Nintendo right now, but it's like, the games do look good. You can't even say that they don't. Well, most of them look good. But the problem is like it's a lot to ask for. And it's just, it's the problem going forward, too. You know? Like, more importantly, like, I know, like, they always say, like, you know, the stuff's more expensive to make and whatever and whatnot. And it's like, yes. However, it can't keep going up infinitely. And it seems to be going up infinitely, you know?
Right. Like, Zentix was defending Switch. And he goes,
Yeah,
bro,
so
yeah, he was like, bro, that's a lie. And Jester was like
I'm
80, 90.
saying, like, I hope he's joking.
No, he's not.
About what
He is all excited. He is all in for the Switch 2 because it's a better console, according to him. I said, bro, it literally
the
was the
Switch
same
1?
console,
Yeah,
just more
it is a
prices.
better, like, the problem with the Switch 1 is that it was the Switch. It was a Nintendo console, you know? Nintendo has not had, like, the big ones in a while with, like, in terms of graphics. The problem is that they're now charging more than, you know, what they should be for these graphics, you know?
Yeah.
Handle beans. Oh yeah, maybe I should just here. These you could purchase. My problem isn't with like so here's the thing, right? Say like it's only say like it's $90 and it's this and that, right? That's fine. It makes sense up until you realize that like you're getting charged for physical media that doesn't have the physical copy on it. So it begs the question, why does it have to be $10 more if you're doing a physical, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Generally, it's like the reason why games used to cost a lot is because like when you buy it from the store, they would have like a $30, they would have a 30% like charge that the company selling it would take from Nintendo, right? You know, just to have them stocked on the shelves, right? But now it's like they don't even have that, and you're still not getting the deal back, you know? And it's like, well, if everything, like, why is it not 30% off, you know? Why is it only $10? Right? Like what are they actually charging for? I think what it is right now is Nintendo wants to charge $90 for a game, but if enough people like complain, I think they're gonna lower it. And they're probably gonna lower it to like 75, you know, 75 or like 80 for like the physical stuff. Like I don't think they're probably not gonna hold on like super hard if people really push. But then again, it's Nintendo fans. They want to be overcharged. Literally, people playing Pokemon said like, oh, because you're not getting it, I'm gonna buy two versions, the two copies of Sword and Shield. And it's like, why? You know, that's insane. Like, and what's worse is the fact that like Nintendo will support those people over people that actually care about the product. You know that?
Right.
And I know it seems like it's weird. It's like, well, you know, you don't like it. Like, how you're not a fan. It's like, I am a fan. I know when I don't like something happening to me.
Right.
you know, it's I'm not doing it because I hate it. I'm not saying it's because I hate it. You know, I want it to be good. That's why I'm upset. Because I put a lot of, you know, I put a lot of time and effort, you know, you know, and it sucks because like this might be another game console where I'm like, okay, next, you know, next generation, please, thank you, bye.
What?
You know, and it's gonna happen so often now that it's like it's like, what can I actually play now, you know? I keep looking in here like it's gonna change. All right, okay, steal those. Anything here? Yeah. They're free. Anything else? No? Okay.
Nintendo defenders keep looking at Nintendo like they're gonna change.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, they like, do they add... They're the type of people that don't care what they get. And it's like, that's fine, okay, if you don't care what you get. But, like, some people actually do want good stuff out of their gaming systems, you know?
Yeah.
They don't want to just feel ripped off constantly.
Fair.
You know, and if you're gonna like whatever you get, that's fine. Why are you still fighting people that want more for the same price?
Right.
Why are you still fighting for people that more than want the same price? You know, like, are you intentionally worried that they're like, in all fairness, the only reason why you would do that is because you're actually worried that Nintendo's making a bad mistake by charging this, and that's why you're fighting. Because you're not fighting the people, you're fighting that Nintendo couldn't make a mistake. You know, isn't that crazy? When you think about it like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
They're not fighting because they think Nintendo is right. They're fighting because they can't afford Nintendo to be wrong. Yeah, now that's a saying. They're not fighting because they think they're right. They're fighting so they can't be wrong. That's the good one. Yeah. Do I need this guy? Lucky waterproof. Why did I not kill this guy? Deal. I did butcher a big ass Wyvern. I don't know why. Did I just catch him and not do it? Oh, maybe I caught him and then ended the let's play. Let's see. Lucky and waterproof, right? No, he ain't about to be either right now. Can I? Sorry, Wyvern. Yeah, I'm killing Wyvern. Sorry. He was level 62. That must have been one that was working on the team for a while. That or I caught him. I may have caught him in a different area. Probably at, like, Sakurajima. Okay. Let's see. Alright, so this is where we start from right here. Yep. Do we need an artisan in one of these? I don't think we do. Serenity and Swift, okay. No, I don't need that. Musclehead Legend, okay.
Excuse me.
Okay. Alright, that's good. We need ice and first running. Okay. Yo, why would you say that in the call and get me banned? Why? Mods get the okay. How you feeling, Gary? Everyone's like, hey Gray, hey Gray, hey Gray, hey Gary. Next thing you know, someone's not gonna listen. Be like, hey Greg, how you doing? Alrighty. Personally, though, I think we're somewhat being unfair to Nintendo because the stuff that they did make does look cool. But on the other claw, yeah, you heard me, deal. Oh, that's pretty good. Say, that's pretty good. On the other hand, though, they have their problems right now. Do I really? Hold on to that for a second. Diamond body. Huh, I didn't know I should keep. Maybe I should keep that. Whistle head legend. Uh-huh. 83, 92, 94. Alright. Okay. Yeah. No, I feel like there's two camps here, right? There are people that would have criticized Nintendo regardless, which I'm assuming that that's probably going to be closer to what I would lean into. Just being honest. You know, I don't try to blindly support companies now where I'm like, oh, it's so good. Look how good this is. This scrap of what we used to enjoy as kids. You know? There's very little, like, I don't have any brand loyalty anymore because it's like once you work for a company you realize, and I'm assuming that these people just don't work for companies that blindly defend it. When you work for a company, you realize they give no shits about your life. You could die on the job, and they just move the body out of the way to continue working. You know.
Facts.
So like when you realize that, it makes very little sense for people to defend Nintendo. So far, and like in all fairness, with how they are, raising the price or lowering it doesn't really affect their bottom line all that much. Because the people that bought the game already bought it. They know for a fact that the people are gonna buy will spend pretty much anything for it. You know? Mm-hmm. So it's not gonna affect their bottom line. The problem is that now they have to convince people that don't want to spend 90 to spend 90. And the thing is like, well, you can't really do that. So Nintendo really is just taking advantage of their fans right now. That's all it is to it. That's all it is to it. Yeah, literally, say it. Literally taking advantage of the fans of Nintendo.
They had a John Cena heel turn. No?
I guess.
No. John Cena betrayed Cody. I know Michael being like, wait a minute. They've always been that way though. Since they know he'll turn, I'll be like, oh, okay. Beat Georgia. Man. Damn, what's that? Go to general.
Okay. Go ahead, General.
Well,
Save some time. Gribble, gribble on the vine. What?
I'm like, okay, so it's like Jester posted a video. Nintendo Switch is a complete scam. He goes, "Oh my gosh, bro, it's not." And Jester goes, $80 to $90 for a modern game. Yeah, I'm good. I said it is
Listen,
kinda
alright,
lame,
the
not
Donkey
gonna
Kong
lie.
game's the only one that you could like maybe make that argument. Like
Right.
should the freaking like basketball game that's coming out be a $90 game? We use two
Right.
Joy-Cons. Should the tutorial to the Switch 2 be a $10 game that you have to download? You know that? You know that? They're charging for the tutorial of the Switch 2 on how to on its deal. Did you see that yet?
What?
Yeah. Yeah, look at there's a tutorial for the Switch 2 that they're charging money for. Basically
We
it's
need
a,
tutorial.
like it teaches you about the product.
You mean the tech demo?
Yes.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah. DL, what the fuck are they doing? Shouldn't that be bundled with it?
Yes.
Like they're charging $10 to like, you know, to teach, you know, like to show what it can show, right? And it's like, boy, howdy, they don't like their fans. You know that?
Yep.
And yet we're the one, like the people saying, hey, that's not right. Why are you charging? We're the ones getting in trouble for it, deal. And what does Nintendo do? Like laugh and then like, you know, they'll still get their money. Why do you think I like Palworld so much? Because it's what I've been wanting from Nintendo, you know, a game that, you know, is actually kind of fun and open-ended. Nintendo games aren't really open-ended, you know that deal? No. Once you beat Bowser, the credits roll. Personally, I'm not a big fan of what they've been doing with their IPs. It's why I was kind of excited for Donkey Kong Bonanza, because they haven't had a 3D Donkey Kong game since 64. No, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze and stuff doesn't count because it was like a 2D platformer. We're talking about actual like 3D world. You know, it's like Mario, Super Mario Brothers, you know, Wonder versus Super Mario Brothers Odyssey, you know? Completely like different like style of game. Both are platformers though. Woo! Come on, DL, isn't that cool?
Me.
What are you talking about? Come on, DL, it's that cool. You get to pay for tech demos, DL.
No.
Remember when they used to have demos on oh, okay, never mind. I guess they DL, remember when you would buy a game and they would have demos for games coming up for free on that game, so you would want to buy that?
Yep.
Now you have to buy those demos in order to get those demos. And we're not going back. It's perfectly okay to defend Nintendo, I guess. Deal, I stopped defending Nintendo a while ago, but like they really put a shit on my shit with Palworld, you know?
Right.
Wanting to do that, like deal, they have not charged Koromon or any other. Deal, Koromon is literally just Pokemon. Koromon is 100% Pokemon, right? There is no difference in gameplay. It is the same. Well, certain things, but it's literally the same game. Palworld though, is not a fucking Pokemon game. They look like Pokemon. It ain't a Pokemon game. You know that?
Mm-hmm.
Phil, do you get a bunch of guns in Coromon and start killing the monsters? Do you do that?
No.
No? Okay. And what Pokemon game do you get a gun and start killing all the monsters?
You don't.
Yeah. But because it's similar enough. Like, DL, what were they suing over? Like, they were suing over the ball mechanic.
Yeah, the spheres.
Yeah. It's like you can't throw a sphere to catch something, and it's like, you mean fishing? You know? Yeah, what's a bobber on the end of a pole? What is that? What shape is that, you know? What is that actually? Come on now. No. And I know it seems pedantic, but it's like literally they're arguing that shit in court right now. It's why I don't want to support Nintendo. It's why I'm in the more negative Nintendo light, because it's like, okay, fine. You're not making the games people want. Fine. Could you leave the people that making games people want alone then?
Yeah.
Could you do that for a second? You know, people hundreds of times. Hey, can you make this? Can you make that? Can you make this? Can you make that? Can we get Mother? No? Okay, and then they make Mother at home and then they get sued for it. And it's like, you ever gonna do what we want? You know? And then you charge us like $90 for a game that's not even on the disc? That's not even in the cartridge? Like what are you doing? Like, how, like, could you leave other companies out? And like, you know, it might be bad for Nintendo coming up, because why are they fighting so hard and not delivering what people want? You know? Like, I don't think it's that difficult to like make something that people want when they tell you exactly what they want, like, for years. We want a more mature, open-ended Pokemon game. You know? We want to be able to play with our friends online easy. You know, yeah, it sounds pretty horrible when it's said like that, right? Like, we want to be able to play with our friends online with our... DL, they didn't get friends lists right. They didn't get friends lists right. And we're like $90 a game? Cool. I like how they showed off everything, all the things the Switch 2 can do. 90% of the games aren't even going to fucking bother with it.
Mm-hmm.
Look at all these things. Alright, I'll say this, right? How many games on the Switch, right? On the Switch right now, did the Joy-Cons matter? Remember when they had this gyroscopic thing where you could tell how heavy an object was with the Joy-Cons? Based on the weight that it would do when you would shake it in your hand? It would feel heavier? How many games did that?
Not many.
Mario Party, and I think that's it. That's the only one I could think of. But you still had to pay for the damn thing. Do I have a life pendant +1? I'll have to see. Gibble, gibble, gibble. These are good. Alright, sell. Sell. Keep. Sell. Okay, we're good, I think. Alright, let's see. Good. Yeah, not many at all. If at all, like. And these are actually like first party Nintendo games. Why didn't Animal Crossing or some other game? Why didn't Pokemon have that? Did Pokemon have that? I don't think they did. I don't remember people talking about it. Maybe it did. I don't fucking know. I don't play Pokemon anymore. Why don't you play Pokemon more? I'll tell you. I grew out of it. I got really tired of following the story halfway through Sword and Shield. Generally with Pokemon, they point you in a direction. They say, okay, off you go. How do you get there? And that's the journey. Pokemon, was it Sun and Moon? It's like, here's the line you have to follow. And if you go outside of it, we'll tell you that you have to go back in. Like, literally, deal. It never opened up. I thought I would be able to explore one thing. It's literally just corridor after corridor. And you might have, like, an offshoot in one area. But it's literally just corridor after corridor. But yeah, like there's no exploration in that game. And it's very odd to me, DL, because guess what? the types of monster games, the exploration is like part of the charm.
Mhm.
You know, like if the game's not, I'll say this, right? If it's a strategy game or whatever, the strategy better be fun. Guess what? Pokemon's so piss easy. People say you can use one Pokemon with your eyes closed and just spam the first move that you have,
Mhm.
and eventually you'll win. All right. Well, fine. Gameplay doesn't exist. Well then, what do you do then? Well, you know, you have your monsters. Okay, fine. Pokemon Sword, Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield, whatever. They have their monsters. Well, not Sword and Shield, because you know they started taking those out now. Fuck, I shouldn't have said that. Actually, really pissed me off. So fine. So fine. We have our monsters. Okay, cool. Well, can we explore? No. Okay, fine. Whatever. We have our monsters. Sword and Shield comes out. We don't have our monsters anymore. But they still kept they still got rid of the other stuff. That's why I don't like it anymore. You've taken everything fun away from Pokemon, doubled the price, and left us with nothing. So then we moved on. So I moved on to Palworld, being like, okay, well, it's like Arc, but with Pokemon. Okay, that's cool. I'll learn to play Arc. Yeah, I might actually like Arc now. Yeah, I might like Arc now. The one with the dinosaurs and pooping and stuff.
Mhm.
You know? You know what's gonna happen? Well, I'll tell you. You know, Nintendo's probably gonna win their lawsuit because they have literally the most money ever. Pokemon makes more money than Disney. Not just not the games, but like the entire franchise. They have that type of money to throw around. You tell me that Palworld, you know, if they decide to keep Palworld in lawsuit hell forever, you know. So what? We're just not allowed to have any games we want. You can't make the games we want, but you can stifle the games that we do want. Like, just make the games we want. We've been asking for like years. You know, it's okay if like you don't think, you know, like if you think you have a better vision. But the thing is like Pokemon doesn't have a better vision anymore. At least with Mario and stuff, Mario actually seems like they care. You know, other series, no, they don't. That doesn't seem like it, right? You know, how come no new Star Fox game, huh? Ouch. It hits pretty hard. Let's see if we can get hit a little bit harder. We'll throw that on. Yeah, sure, why not?
Damn it.
What happened, Gray?
Keep hiccuping.
Should I? Why not? It does work. Oh, hey, it's free. Yeah, the revolver won't work on the new oil rig, okay?
Mhm.
I didn't miss launch a schematic one. Okay, cool. Yeah. That damage is actually okay, but it's not great. They could really buff it a little bit. Or let you fire faster. It's like I wanted to die. He ain't paying attention. Yeah, yeah. I think that's where his head is. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna try and get it where I don't have to aim. Oh yeah. How'd that work? But what I mean is don't have to aim is don't have to aim down sight. What did you say to me?
Yep.
Does it actually change the animation? No, okay. Be cool if you had a different animation. You fire from the hip. You don't aim down sight. But it don't. Wait, does it do more damage if I don't aim down sight? Is that a glitch? No, okay. Okay, I got within the thing. Yeah, these guys might need more of a punch. Or, maybe it's because Birdash got aggroed. Not gonna lie, it is really cool. The reload, I really like the reload.
Now we're back.
Alright, man. Britta, she's dead. Dead, Jim. Yeah. In all fairness, though, every time there's a direct and there's not a new Star Fox game, I'm a little sad. Also a little relieved, though. Why? Because literally, like, Star Fox literally has only 2 games to its name. Star Fox and then maybe a thing that wasn't made by Nintendo. Because they always tend to like go back to Star Fox's like origin. They don't really continue the story. I think they had like what 3 games total maybe that actually went forward in time. With Star Fox Assault being the longest one. But most of them are like it's like Corneria War, Star Fox Assault, and then Star Fox Command. Yeah, and then we're done. Then we have to remake the first game like 8 times. And then it doesn't sell as well because people got bored with the series because it's literally the same plot. Right? No point in the freaking play Star Fox game if it's just gonna be for the gameplay. It's not like Mario. Mario, you can get away with doing that. Star Fox had more of a story-driven element anyway. And that's why. I think that's why Wario doesn't get a lot of his games either, because Wario's kind of like plot-driven too, compared to Mario. I mean, hell, there's more freaking story in WarioWare than there is in like almost the entirety of Mario games. If you don't count Paper Mario or Mario and Luigi, which actually do have story. Alrighty. How busted up is this revolver? Oh wow, this revolver has really good durability because I've been using this bitch for a while. And it costs like nothing to maintain. Fanning the hammer, I feel like if you could fan the hammer, it'd be way better. Up close, you could just, like, kill a guy really quickly. Whoa, that bitch actually auto-tracked. So we have our thing already. I was gonna go over and kill that guy. I guess not. But yeah, like that's how I feel. I want it to be. I like Nintendo. I really do. I'm not just like complaining to complain. But the thing is like a lot of stuff where I liked it with Nintendo just no longer happens. And the new stuff I don't think's good. Well, I mean, certain games are good, but like all the new stuff isn't good. Like Mario Odyssey, like top tier, really good. But like, you know, like having like stuff, or Mario Wonder looks really good too. But it's like, well, they only care about Mario Wonder and that's about it. The rest of the games just like kind of burn. Yeah, which is funny because all those games are in Smash Bros. Every time, you know, the top like few Nintendo games, but they never like get new releases. It's why I am excited for Donkey Kong, because Donkey Kong is one that you don't get that often. You get it more often than other stuff, but you don't get it as often as other games. But people that have Zelda, Mario, or like Animal Crossing usually eat very well. They eat very well. They get a lot of like stuff to choose from. Which is why it's shocking that Animal Crossing didn't get a release. My guess is that they're gonna probably maybe make it like partway through the Switch too. Or release it in a few months. I don't know. I don't feel like it's gonna be that long before we hear more about Animal Crossing. I think they're gonna wait to see if the Switch 2 is gonna sell well, and then start doing more stuff. But like $90 and then like you don't really get to own anything, it's pretty rough. Shit. Basically, if you move to the side, you get hit. If you move straight at it, you don't. I have to really give that shout out to that guy over there because he totally alerted me to the bullets. Sweet. Let's hop right up here. I do want more Nintendo games, that'd be nice. Alright, let's see. Is this actually working now or not? Okay. Yeah, my streaming software hasn't been letting me know when people are chatting recently. Because I had to ban a few bots after I stopped streaming because it didn't show up when I was looking at it. Alright, we'll steal this. I don't know what Reverse Dash is, but it'd be nice. I thought there was one more guy alive, so I was not moving. Alright, we have these done. That's done. I think everything is done, actually. I think we're safe to go up. Alright, let's go down now. I'm not hearing any guns getting ready to fire. Well, and now I am. Alright, reload that. I don't know what the hell those shots were, but I'll take it. I don't know how I was hitting those. You might actually get more damage not aiming down sight now that it looks like it. That'd be a funny mechanic though. Oh, I thought that was shady. I'm just gonna fly right up here. But yeah, the revolver works. I think it's good. Free. Hey, hello. Hi.
It's me. Hello. Are you guys streaming?
Yeah, I'm streaming right now.
Understandable. I was gonna do a voice filter real quick, but nah.
Yeah.
No, cause
Great comeback. Hey, who's this?
Discord implemented some voice filters.
Oh yeah, they
I
did.
don't know which one. I don't know what to test out on you. We've got there's deep fried.
Oh yeah.
there's,
That's basically you gotta sound like this with the vocal fry. Yeah, that's how they do that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you heard that. What? It sounds like it's a bad mic quality too. Whenever you talk, it's like all over it.
Oh yeah, that's cause what deep fried is. It's
Yeah. Okay.
for my quality, I guess.
All right. So, much crap. Wow. Too much crap.
Fell asleep.
This dude here. Okay. All right. All right. Just enough with the backhanded, boring talk. Get him out of here.
Huh? Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. Musty in here, guys. Let me alone. Let me alone.
She's gone. Great. You not listening?
I'm back.
Okay. Hello. Oh. Yeah. See.
Wow.
Come on, Greg. They added on voice modulators.
They added voice filters to Discord.
Yeah.
Hey yo, Bloodborne community mod for Opera. Hey yo. Heck yeah. God of War theme Kratos. I like my Nier Automata community mod though.
There's just something about like you said as a God of War, like voice filter. It's like now I'm just thinking like echoed, boy.
No.
boy.
No. It's not a voice filter. It's a community mod for Opera.
Oh yeah.
For Opera GX.
Oh cool.
Yeah. Opera's a pretty good browser.
Yep.
Yeah, boy.
It seems today. Wow, everyone's eating good. Why is everyone eating so good? Dang. All I hear is. Yeah, and the horse is just eating so good. It's like, come on now, calm down.
Wait,
What?
Amazon owns MGM?
Huh?
Maybe.
Amazon owns MGM? I didn't know that.
Dang,
Alright,
man.
calm down, Ray. Listen, alright. MGM didn't know that either.
How are you?
Alright, get him out of here. Get him out of here. Let's clean up the chat. Let's get him out. He's gone.
Oh, yes,
With
it's
you-
towers.
With your Mobasa haircut and your...
Love's eternal day. Ugh. Why is Mithra so damn thick? Gosh damn.
Alright, you gotta calm down. Alright? Alright? The sound of the swords clapping has alerted
what
the
the
guards.
Brother, what?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've never
Remember
heard
that
that.
one clip I showed you of, I told you about what,
Yeah, Solid Snake.
good. But no, it was, okay, so it goes, who just called me Machine Ton Kelly?
Oh, okay.
Brother.
beef tips.
Oh, I'm starting a bunch of fights I don't want. Oh shit. Dude, we're catching strays from everyone. What the hell? Alright, I'll steal that though. Who called me machine ton kill? Oh. What about dummy thick snake, Bray? Come on.
Where?
Okay. We got our meteorite drop. That's good. You okay?
E.
Okay, good. Who's machine? Oh, come on, man. Machine ton Kelly. Oh my god. Oh. Alright, let's hope we get something good.
Here you go, Jim.
Huh?
Except the mere success of Queso proves this isn't true. His explosive growth, his humbleness, and kindness remaining consistent despite of his success and pain points he endured for years, similar to our own, proves. Whether you have two fans, every so-called nobody has always been someone.
So,
Uh-huh.
Queso's reacting to like a video of like where he started streaming and why he continued, and like in the on one podcast he had with Jinxie, he goes, "I continue streaming because of my mom.
Oh, nice.
She had like, she supported him. You know what I'm saying?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Y'all think if I were to sit here and like, if I could get like a capture card,
If you get lucky, yes. I know exactly what you're saying. If you get lucky, yes, because that's what Queso says.
Alright. And commentate college football, y'all think about like it'll grow.
College football, I don't know.
Aw.
Maybe.
What?
What now?
Maybe if there's
If I were
enough
to
audience.
commentate college football and have good audio, and like a capture card and stuff like that, do y'all think my channel would grow?
Yeah.
Because everybody tells me like, dude, your commentary is absolutely amazing. Even Jester goes, like he said, and like there's people before that, they were like, you make it sound like a real game is happening on radio or like on TV. Like I'll break it down from like, and the good thing is the game provides me a little bit of information where it's like if somebody does a sack or something, it's like I'm like, Elijah Cormier, he gets through the offensive line, he'll get his first sack of the day, and they're fired up. You know, I'll do that, and they're like, and it'll show the replay and everything, and I'm sitting there like, what a play by that young fella. You know, it's like they would think it's like they're like, damn, dude. Like if they're not watching, they'll be like, what? Damn. They were like, whoa.
Oh.
And LSU makes it stop. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Hell, I was commentating Tennessee versus LSU. It was
What?
during my birthday week.
Uh-huh.
I think it was the 2028 season. I'm not sure. But I was sitting here like, LSU trying to hold on to this lead. They're up 7-3 at home. Tennessee trying to squander any effort that LSU has. And my roommate, Prescott, he goes, like, I was talking to y'all, but I was playing the game. And he could hear me, and he goes, hold on. This sounds pretty hype in here. What's going on? And I said, come on. He goes, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I said, no, come on. And he goes, you got to sound it like a real game here. Like,
Yeah.
that's just how good I am.
Right.
I break it down. You know what I mean? And it's a video game. I'm just sitting here like, oh, if I could commentate the video game, I'd get down like that too. But I wonder what type of information they would provide me, though. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure they're balls to the wall when it comes to the information that's given, because that's how they're able to react the way they are. You know what I mean? Like, you remember when I played Georgia that one year, and I threw that he cut across the middle, and McKee threw that one pass, and I was like, he'll get it to Costanzo. Costanzo's in the open field. He's gonna score, and the Tigers strike first against the Bulldogs. Like, that is entertaining to people. They're like, what? Damn, what happened? Like, what are you playing? College football, dude. That sounded like a real game. You know what I'm saying? I hear that. Like, it's like,
Bro.
and Costanzo was a dog. I miss him, dude. He was such a beast. I've had so many good receivers. I ain't funny.
Bro, they're adding something carpenter to Fortnite. Oh.
Well, I'm not a carpenter, so. Oh.
What? You'll be okay.
But yeah. I gotta never forget the time I played Georgia. I was like, y'all both were watching. DL was like, I'll be right back. He got back as soon as the game ended. He goes, damn, did I miss the whole game? I only played 5-minute quarters, so yeah, you did. Like, you were gone for a minute. And it's like, by the time the game was over, you were like, damn it. Oh, boy. But we beat Georgia. We play Missouri next at home.
Come on, man. Why are you missing games?
Alright.
Yeah, why are you missing?
When I say watch me, you better watch me. No, I'm playing.
PewDiePie actually said something pretty similar to that. It was pretty funny. It had a video of like him animated. He was reacting to it, where it's like,
Yep.
all right, now give me a bro fist, and the kid punches his monitor really hard, and then PewDiePie in real life's like, now that's what I expect when I ask for a motherfucking bro fist, and then he's like, that motherfucking bro.
Right?
Yeah.
Wop.
Okay, CDL's back because he likes Pewdie.
Say what?
Exactly. How you doing? I almost called you Gary.
By the way,
Yes.
y'all see the Shawn Moses quotes where
No.
I quoted Grace yesterday at like 2:05, where she was like, "He's brokest."
He's brokest.
So, what she was saying was like it's like, because we mentioned something about like I forget, we mentioned something like food or whatever, and our Jester was like, "Yeah, Grace, go buy me something." And she goes, "With what money? I've only got blah blah blah." And she like revealed that to us, and like I went ahead and said something, and she goes, "He's brokest," talking to me. Like racist but broke, right? Oh my dude, I was laughing so
Jeez.
hard. I was like, cause I was like, dude, I was.
Like, get her food or something.
Wait, what?
Because I thought you said you were gonna like go get her food or something. Like if you could.
If I could, yeah, no, I mean I would, I'd love to, but it's like, you know, I don't know where she's located or whatever. But But it was just so funny how she goes, he's brokest, and oh my gosh, I literally was like, dude, I was like laughing for like 10 minutes straight.
Bro.
I was like, what the hell?
Brocus sounds
I
like
was like,
broke.
what?
Okay.
I was like, what does that mean? Like,
Ah.
oh, it was
I
funny.
don't care what your broke ass got.
Oh,
Oh man.
I know.
Oh man. That means you have to start getting ready for work. But get that ass out of here. I don't like this time because it's like it's. I don't like this time specifically because it's like, well, it's technically enough time to do something, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna go out. What are you talking about? You know, it's like if I go out and eat, right? Say like you go out and eat, right? You're done by 9, right? You're good. But you're gonna be feeling it by 10, and then you might not be able to sleep by 11. What the hell? Okay. I don't know what I was expecting from that dungeon. I just, you know, was hoping that it was something better than what I got expected for. Okay. Can I talk to you? Okay. Okay.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here comes HMK with the what he said. It's not $90. The facts. Nintendo Switch 2 misinformation and misconceptions debunked. Here are the real facts on the false info about the. Shut the fuck up, dude. I'm sorry.
What do they
Like,
mean?
I like HMK, but he's the same person that says Kingdom Hearts is coming out next year. Like 4.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That'd be cool if it is, but I don't think so.
He's defending Nintendo. It's not $90. What are y'all talking about? I'm pretty sure it's $90 after what we saw from the presentation. Loser. Like, dude, stop.
Yeah, I think it's like $89.99 for a physical Mario Kart copy. That's not the physical card.
Right. Minus tax, but plus tax, it's like $100.
Yeah, minus tax, but minus tax, but plus it more. No, I'm not plusing any more minuses.
What I'm saying is like minus tax is 89, right? $90, right? If we were to round up by 1, but with tax, it's probably about to be $96 for a game. He's sitting there saying, "Oh no, that's been debunked. I'm gonna show y'all why." Fuck you, dude. Like, you literally have been telling us that Kingdom Hearts 4 was coming out this year, next year, last year, 2 years ago. Shut the hell up. I'm so sick.
Ray, calm down. He's not a real YouTuber. He can't hurt you.
No, I like his content, but gosh damn, I get sick of the whole
Okay. Yeah.
KH push. Like, no, he's only got
Content
5
bloat.
likes on him.
Yeah, thank you.
Huh?
Good amount.
Content bloat.
Yeah.
Well, no, he says it every day, and he's like, yeah, we're gonna
Okay,
get it,
all
we're
right,
gonna get
you
it,
know
we're
what?
gonna
You know
get
what?
it.
Here.
What?
Let me go ahead and humor him.
All right. So, all right, DL, count the seconds before the ban happens. Just count.
All right, look.
All right, just count.
Don't ban me.
No, not you. He's gonna ban you. How dare you talk? Like that's less content you're
Look,
getting
no,
from
hold
him.
on. Let's paste this. Let's see what he's got to say. It's a 5-minute video.
All right, I'm not listening to this for 5 minutes. I'm out. Bye. I said good day.
Hang on.
I said good day.
It sucks.
Work on that, Grilbo. Let's see, is he gonna stay there? Oh, they do. Okay.
Oh, here we go.
We don't need that. That's early game stuff. Oh. Yeah, we'll get it started.
All right, so
Yes.
oh my gosh, dude. He's thinking that they're talking about 90 euros and not 90 US dollars.
Say it.
That's the difference. They were talking about the euro and not the dollar sign. It's not going to be $90 when it comes out. It's going to be 90 euros. That's literally what he, dude, what are you talking about? We all saw it, motherfucker. It was 90 bucks physical, cheaper for digital.
Wait, isn't the euro above the dollar still?
I don't know.
Because if it's above the dollar, that
Probably.
means that it's way more than 90.
There you go. But it's like, no, they were. Hold on, let me hear what he's got to say. Hold on. I want to sit here and try to be unbiased as possible, but I already want to chokeslam this video because it's like, dude, stop.
All right, no more bias.
I'm like, dude, yes, just chokeslam him for promoting the video.
Choke clam the video. Choke clam the video.
Seriously.
Come on.
Chokeslam, goofy. I get so sick of his KH stick, dude. Like, I don't know,
You gotta hype you up, though. That's his content.
Yeah.
right, but still, it's like he says, like he'll literally, like he said, KH4 will release on the Switch 2, and why it should be on the Switch 2. He did a whole video on it the other day, and I was like, this game is not coming out till PlayStation 7, my man. The Switch 2 is gonna be irrelevant by that point.
KH2 scramps. Yeah.
Yes, I KH2 or my KH4.
I don't care.
But anyway,
I don't care because it's like, when are we getting Max Payne? When are we getting another Metal Gear? Oh, we're not getting. Like, you notice, like, all these series, it's like why are these companies not making stuff people want?
so he said for physical it's gonna be 80.
I think that's Donkey Kong Country, or Donkey Kong Bonanza for 80.
No, he's talking
Bonanza,
about Mario
yeah.
Kart World.
Mario Kart World. I didn't think they had that for 80.
That's
I thought,
90.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they had it for 90.
That's what I'm saying.
Like 89, 99 is 90. I don't really care
That's what-
if you.
Yeah.
Like.
That's why I lashed out at the beginning of the video, because I was like, see.
I mean, it's possible that we made a mistake. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe it's like a big AI thing against Nintendo, but I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I think they got it. I think they concrete pointed out that the physical will be 80 plus, and the digital will be like 60 plus or whatever.
Yeah, it's like 80 and
sure.
70
Yeah.
for Donkey Kong.
Right.
And then Mario, I think it's like $10 more from on both prices.
Right.
Yeah, Nintendo's gonna have a variable on their games. So the only reason why I think they have the variable is probably because they're trying to see what they can get away with charging. Because there's a good chance Mario Kart's gonna come out, it's gonna be the same price as Donkey Kong. I think right now what they're doing is they're asking for way more than they think they're gonna get. And then they're gonna lower it a little bit and seem like a hero. I guarantee it. Yeah, what do you think?
Yep.
You think they're gonna do that? I think they're gonna do it. That's what I think. I think the price is gonna be lowered and people are gonna be sucking the dick for like literally not being overcharged.
He's already on Nintendo's nuts, so it wouldn't surprise me if everybody else follows suit.
Yeah,
He's right.
You don't think?
He's right.
No.
Look, I told Jen.
I think
We were
they're
talking about it
overcharging
earlier.
on purpose. They're gonna be like, yeah, I see, but here's some savings, yay.
Right. I told Jen earlier. I said I bought College Football 25 full price. It was $79.99. It was $86 after tax. I was so pissed off when the Black Friday sales went on because it was $30.
Yeah. Well, that's every video game. It's like you kind of want to wait
get-
till the sales now because
Right.
Like the hype, like it depends. Like Smash, you probably kind of want to buy it early because you're not gonna, you're gonna, if you wait too long, you're gonna have to deal with meta, and then getting it, you're not gonna like it.
Smash isn't gonna drop in price to begin with.
Well,
It's
no,
a
not
first-party title, so.
Yeah, but even so, they could still have Black Friday deals on like certain stores.
Right.
You know,
I mean, that's
Nintendo
how I
doesn't
got-
do that, but like Walmart does.
Right. That's how I got 3 houses for like $40 with Amazon. But anyway, let me listen. Let me keep listening. So, he's sitting here talking about Mario Kart World and saying they never said that the games would be $90.
No, they said
What
they
video
fluctuate
were
in
you?
price.
What is he watching?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He goes, it actually ranges between 40 and $60. And I'm like,
No.
No,
No.
you are fucking lying, dude. Like,
Are you? Wait, $40? Is that?
Look, I will listen to the clip again. Hold up.
Has Nintendo ever sold anything for $40 in the past 25 years?
Right. $90.
Yeah, that feels more in line with everything.
He said it won't be $90 for physical. It'll be MSRP for physical, and it'll be $80 instead of 90.
$80.
What is MSRP?
What
does MSRP mean?
Market scale, probably something with market.
Right? He goes, which I'm not defending at all. I'm just stating the facts. Continuing off the price fiasco of Nintendo Switch 2 games, the misconception that all games will be at this price is also inaccurate, since there's multiple games that are
You
confirmed
gotta
to
quit
range.
saying all games because
They'll-
we already
Maybe
know.
not all games, but
Look, hold up.
Yeah,
this is becoming a regular.
no. The other guy needs to stop saying that because he's saying both at the same time.
Right, because he said that all games will range between 40 and $60.
Yeah.
What the fuck is he watching? Like,
That's incorrect.
yeah, that is incorrect.
Literally, I think
we
he's looking.
saw. Go ahead.
Is
I'm
he
listening.
looking at the tech demo that they're gonna sell for $10 and saying, yeah, it ranges between these prices? Like it's one game, and it's a tech demo that we're getting charged for that should be free.
We all saw
We all
with
saw
our
the
own
prices.
good gosh damn eyes. We all saw, and I'm blind, not dumb, but I know they said Mario Kart World would be $90.
Yep.
After tax or whatever. What the fuck is he? This is why I stopped watching him. Dude, he's missing. Dude, this is the same motherfucker that thinks that Kingdom Hearts 2, or I'm sorry, Kingdom Hearts 4 will release next year on Switch 2.
You know what's
Same
gonna be?
dude.
You know what's gonna be funny? Greatest Kingdom Hearts 2 will release next year on the Nintendo
No.
Switch 2.
It
Yeah.
probably will, but no, I'm talking about 4. He wants the entirety of the Kingdom Hearts series to be on Switch 2 and why it matters. He had a whole video on it. I was like, I rolled my eyes. I said, all right, I'm getting tired of this dude. I was like, dude, no, you,
Well, it's,
you need to stop lying, bro. Like,
I mean, it's speculation. A lot of YouTubers do that. Like we speculate too, but it's like we don't try and be like, okay, this is what it's going to be. I'd be like, not only that, but I think my speculation is usually pretty accurate. I mean, come on, DL. Like, what happened to multiverses?
Yeah.
Yeah. We wouldn't have to beat
Yeah,
Smash Killer. It didn't. It got itself.
but yeah, let me continue listening real quick.
Okay. Hey, go kill that guy, Shady. Thank you. Oh, that's cool.
Alright, so hold up.
No, I'm gonna be still unlocking chests, my dude.
So he brings up the game key cards and is sitting there saying that's a misconception.
What do you mean? Some of them are
Hang
gonna
on.
have the full game, some of them aren't.
Hang on.
Hey, DL, what you doing?
Hmm?
What you doing?
Soulstone Survivor.
So he said the same thing you did, where it's like it's a download code on like a cartridge, right?
Yeah.
And he goes, but not all games are gonna be this way. He said he was sitting there saying that like it'll only it'll only happen for like certain games or something like that. I don't know. Hold up. I mean, go correctly. I couldn't hear him. Hold up.
Oh man.
Wow.
Hell, fuck this. You know what? Hold up.
All right. I can't believe he's giving that video a dislike finally. Damn. You know what? Fuck this dislike.
No, I said that because I got tired of like. Hold up. All right, so let's watch it together. How about? Huh?
No, I can't watch it. I'm streaming, man. You're gonna get me in trouble. DL, clean up the chat.
Wow.
All right, DL, clean up the DL after that. No, the thing is, people will defend Nintendo regardless of what they do. That's always been the case. It's been the case for a while now. Like you said, I think you were talking about it since Brawl, but I think it might have been even before that too. It might have been like, you know, all right, so here's what I think. I think the Nintendo indoctrination happened like either the Nintendo 64 or the GameCube era. Because the way people talk about GameCube games seems like, you know, it might be the case. And the GameCube did have a lot of really good, like, exclusives, you know? You got your Melee, you got your... Yeah, you got your Resident Evil 4, yeah.
Resident Evil 4 was good.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. So was Melee. People really like that.
But yeah,
like,
yeah, no, it's like.
but that's like
I
where the
think the game
indoctrination started, I think. Like.
But yeah, I'm gonna let you listen to it. Dale, you watching?
I'm watching.
I'm gonna let you listen to it and tell me I'm wrong here. Share the video to save a life, okay?
Okay. Alright, let's run back. I ain't getting anything.
Did they
here.
not say it on the direct?
They didn't say about the pricing on the direct. They said that on the day afterwards.
Well, there's the evidence.
Mm-hmm. Who said that?
Who said what?
Who said that all Nintendo Switch 2 game prices will be between 40 and 80? When did they mention 40?
Yeah.
They didn't even say they hid prices, right?
Yeah.
On the direct.
Yeah. And most
Like
of it was 80 to 90.
He's saying that, but it's like I don't think any games count from the shop.
Right. I think he. Anyway. Here we go.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. It's like, well, I mean, I'm not watching it, so that's kind of unfair. But I don't think I think he's trying to paint him in the best possible light possible, but it don't help though. If you're, you know, it doesn't really help everyone if you're just gonna be like sugarcoating every bad thing they do. You know, it's like. Like, I can't see a new game coming out being 40 unless it's a game no one wanted. And it doesn't have good graphics.
There was a game I wanted, and it's on the Switch 2 called Bravely Default.
Yeah.
That game, the physical edition of it, it's literally a game key card. The game is not on the card, you just get a code to download it.
Yay.
But what's he talking about?
Exactly.
No. It's CCS.
No, he said
Please
it's a
understand.
misconception that that's gonna be for every game. No, like y'all literally we all saw the direct.
Yeah,
Shay, I think
it's
the
not
one
going to
that
be
probably
every.
is the
It's
most
not going to
informed.
be every game, but it's the fact is that you're buying something for more
They're
money.
doing it.
Yeah,
Right.
it's a killing of physical copies, which is the main reason why you would want a console to begin with, because you get physical copies.
Right. Yeah, but let's finish the video real quick. What?
Physical shelf presence.
What's up? What's he doing now?
You literally have to pay to upgrade to the Switch 2 version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is he talking
Good
about?
upgrade.
You want to upgrade to pay? You gotta pay to pay. Well, you gotta pay to pay. Deal. Come on now. You like that stuff? You gotta pay to pay. I guess there'll be a jewelry box over here. Why not? Boom, 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 boom.
What is he talking about?
Calm down.
Replay that. I missed it.
Okay, yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Hold up, let's run that back. He said,
All I heard was,
hang on, Shay.
So they'll pause. So they'll give us a game card for the Switch 1 version. The Switch
And
1
you have to
version of the
upgrade it to
game.
Switch 2.
And then you gotta pay
With
an extra 20 just to upgrade it.
Right.
That's stupid.
But he said that's not the case. That's not what's happening.
Okay.
Listen.
Navi. What? Okay.
Hold on. They'll
What's
have
with
the
upgrade packages.
Yeah. They'll have the upgraded content on it already, so it's not the case that you have to pay for it. They'll have it already. That's a
And
lie.
what's with-
That is a
and what's
lie,
with
dude.
the
No,
upgrade packages.
exactly. No, we know what the fuck we heard, HMK. Dude, stop lying, bro. Like, you're literally becoming less and less of like a influencer and more like a liar, bro. Because he does the same thing with KH. He's like,
What's the difference?
not even just that. No, he's like, why Kingdom Hearts 4 will release this year? Why Kingdom Hearts 4 will release this year? Why Kingdom Hearts 4 will release this year? Motherfucker, that game ain't coming out to PlayStation 7. We all know that. Stop lying. But yeah, let's...
How about you? Yeah. Wait. Oh, interesting. I have 2 of those. That's good. Well, we're working on the overload schematic. That's good.
But, okay, didn't he just say that, like, it'll already have the content on it so you wouldn't have to upgrade?
Yes, he did. So,
So
why
where's
is he
these
stating
pr-
these? So why is he stating these prices?
That's what I'm
These upgrade prices,
saying.
yeah.
Listen, alright? Nintendo fans will believe everything you tell them. It's fine. Oh, what's that hand in my wallet? What's that hand in my... It's fine. Okay, I trust you. Deal, let go of the wallet. I could have tried raids.
Wait,
but-
so
And
you have
that's
the-
so plus-
So if you
what?
have the online plus, you get it for free.
But you're still paying a fee probably more than what the upgrade packs are.
Mhm.
Like, what the fuck, dude?
The problem is, like, Nintendo shouldn't be having it be confusing for people, even if it is not true or true right now. People should know what they're getting. They
And
should have
this
never.
motherfucker's
Yeah, they should
But-
say like all of our stuff's gonna be digital now.
This
'Cause
dude
that's what they're
is
doing.
like defending them. Like he's like, oh, that's a misconception. Mother, we all saw the direct. We're not dumb, bro. The game is going to be $90 plus. And here comes Zentix talking about, oh, you just need to give it a chance. Give what a chance? Like I'm not about to sit here and spend $500 for a console for a $90 game and have that be the only game I play.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Not happening. I'm not doing that no more. I did it before. I did it with Switch and Smash Ultimate. Not happening. Not happening.
Yeah,
at all.
I feel like I should have played the Switch more when I had it. I still have it, but I don't feel like I want to play any more consoles. I'm okay with the computer because the consoles you can't really talk to people playing. Yeah, that was their big selling point, right? Hey, you get to
Oh, but
chat
this
with
one you
people now.
can.
Yeah,
Oh,
apparently.
but this one you can.
Yeah, with
I'm
an
happy
online
with my
subscription.
computer now. And then you don't have to pay extra for like online subscriptions and whatnot
And look,
for PC.
I argued and said, like I told Ivan, he goes, dude, that's so cool. We can actually talk to people while we're in the middle of playing. And
We're talking to people right now while
Yeah,
playing.
we're
Right.
doing that
Hey,
now.
look.
And in fact, that
That-
should have been
that-
something that been there from the start.
It was
Right,
there from the
that's-
start. DL.
Yeah,
The Wii U had
that's
that.
what I was
The Wii U
telling
had
him.
that
I was
So why'd they
telling him.
downgrade?
because they wanted you to purchase their app for the Switch, so you could talk to people online,
My God.
and no one did.
But no, that's what I was telling Ivan. I said, we already use Discord to chat. What do we need a Nintendo chat for?
Yeah, and not only that, it probably won't sound as good because it's gonna be next to the console.
But
Yeah, it's gonna be you're either gonna hear clicking from the melee button inputs next to the microphone, or you can.
but yeah.
They said it should detect that.
They also said that a lot of things were good too, but yeah, I wouldn't trust Nintendo. Alright, that's the second thing that Dr. Braun has stolen from me, DL.
Alright, hold on. Alright.
No. No
Alright,
more.
So let's look at the comments. real
Alright.
quick.
A liar is a liar is a liar.
Thanks for
Now
making
go-
a
go home.
video. Thanks for making a video on this subject. Another commenter on another video. Someone that said they swear that Mario Kart World was going to be $90 and that it was shown on the direct. I replied to him saying that no prices were shown on any games. What? What?
After the direct. It was
Yeah.
after the direct they showed prices.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Jeez.
including the console during the direct. I asked him where in the direct did they show prices. His response, he went on an anti-Nintendo rant. This motherfucker. Oh, you know what? I'm responding with that. They were shown after.
Yeah, they have the websites that they had, and it's like I don't
No, but
see
like
how
I
you
said-
could. I don't see how you could deny it, you know, unless
Yeah.
you have another website that says different.
Right,
What,
and I said they
where's
were
your source?
shown
What's your
after-
source? Where'd you get your source? Nintendo. Nintendo and
Right.
websites that are selling the game that are going to be pre-ordering the game. Oh, here's the fun thing, DL. People are worried that they're not going to get their pre-orders on their digital copy of games. Let that sink
That's
in.
funny.
Yeah. That's who we're dealing with. People that think they're not going to get their digital copies.
Okay, so what's somebody responding with? LOL. I said they were shown after the direct. That's where the outrage came from. Somebody goes, thanks, man. There's so many people out there that hate Nintendo so much they'll make up anything to make them look terrible. They are terrible. Where the fuck have you been for the last decade?
What should we ask is what are they making up?
Yeah, I'll do that. All right.
Yeah.
What are they making?
And now you're going to hit a whole bunch of bullshit that's not even true.
Yeah, I know. I get it.
And we'll catch this guy.
And then talk about some upgraded model, hope for game prices to drop. Dude, Nintendo doesn't drop their prices. They're not consumer friendly. What do y'all not understand about that? Brawl is still full price. It's 2020 fucking 5.
Mhm.
It's still full price. Fire Emblem, Radiant Dawn, whatever, is still full price. Never dropped, unless that's a special sale. But it comes from, what'd y'all say? Walmart or Amazon or some other company that sells it through Nintendo. But they'll sit here, you know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
they
Yeah.
don't drop in price. They never do. Their consoles don't either.
Yeah, in all fairness,
Gosh,
like
damn!
it's
Stop riding Nintendo's dick here. Like,
yeah, and the thing is like what's really sad is Nintendo has such really good games too. That's the fucked part. Is like a lot of Nintendo stuff is premium, but like maybe that's why we're paying for it, because it is a Nintendo name on it rather than actually it being like, like you know how you'll have like your cars, right? But then you'll have like a Ford. But it's like, Ford's like for like more of like a working person, and then you'll have like I don't know, a freaking like Porsche, and it's like maybe that's what Nintendo's trying to become. They want to be like, well, because our name's on it, it's worth more by default. By bravely default. And I feel like that's not good to have. Like we're not hating on Nintendo to hate. We're just being like, well, why is it so much money? It's like, you should be more upset that more people can't afford it.
right?
Why, like, that's the real question. Why are you so upset that people that can't afford Nintendo are saying the prices are too high? They want to afford it, and yet you're fighting tooth and nail for people not to be able to afford it. Why are you gatekeeping?
Oh, but
do you want
it's
people
the
to
most-
do you want people to be able to play Nintendo games or not? What's the real reason? Why are you fighting so hard?
it's the most affordable console, though.
Not really. Not really. The most affordable console right now is not buying a console.
All right.
Right, ideal?
Mm.
The most affordable console is not being able to afford one. No, but you should be like that, all right? Buying a video game shouldn't feel like you're dying. And I'm pretty sure family, like when we were kids, it was probably hurting people too, like the moms and dads of our day, because it was like, well, games are more expensive than now, with adjusted for inflation. But the thing is, those games right now weren't necessarily expensive because they were mainstream. They were expensive because they were a novel idea. They were new. It's like saying, like, why are TVs so expensive now? Well, TVs have dropped in price. The only ones that are big are the new ones. The new curved screen ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those, like, flat screens used to be very expensive compared to like the box TVs, and now flat screens are the normal, less expensive versions of stuff now. Because the technology's there to make it better. But games, for some reason, keep going up in price. Even though they sell really well and whatever. And it's like, we're not even getting, like, new ideas now. So it's like... Have movies become more expensive with, like... I think they have now, right? Because the technology, what they're printed on is different. To get better quality.
Yeah.
But the thing is like... With games, the only cost that's increased, I think, is just development cost. But like, what's the real reason why development costs have been going up? Is it because they're paying employees more? Is that the case? You have to ask, why is game development costing more? And my guess is, like, what's happening is, like, they're probably... So you know how, like, you'll buy engines, right, DL? You'll buy engines to develop stuff?
Yeah.
I think that's the real cost, where the real cost is coming from, is game developers having to buy engines. And instead of, it being good or a good deal for them, they just pass the cost on to us.
There was a game I played before that had to change engines because the original engine they went to, they upped the price and everything they did, and the company that used the engine were earning less for using that engine.
Yeah, because they changed how it was.
they changed their terms of service.
Yeah, and I forget what it was usually, but I think a lot of games actually had the switch over. Well, it wasn't. I forget what it was. It was one. I don't know. It was a big one, and I think that's the real reason why. And does Nintendo use game engines, or do they actually? Well, they might now, because I think Breath of the Wild, right, was using Havoc or something.
Something like that.
Yeah, so like I think that's the reason why games are costing more, but they're not paying their. I don't think they're paying their employees more. I don't think they're doing anything else. I think it's just costing more because companies are charging companies, which are now charging us, and people are defending those companies that are charging us. You know? It's like there's only so much, you know, blood you can get from a stone, and they've already squeezed all the dust out of it too. You know, like it's, for a lot of people, it's not really worth a Mario anymore. And the thing is like, people are saying, well, yeah, you should pay or whatever. It's like, you are literally killing that franchise because you are saying it is okay to charge these prices that most people will not want to pay. And when they do, they'll begrudgingly pay it. Just because you can afford it with your whatever job or whatever lifestyle you have right now, doesn't mean it's good for the company to charge that price.
Fair.
It doesn't, because in the long run, companies die because people stop caring. And if enough people get upset with Nintendo and don't care, guess what? You've rode the Titanic down. Instead of getting into the lifeboat or saying, hey, maybe we should steer away from the iceberg.
Right. Like that's what I keep. I've warned about this since Wii U. I was like, dude, they lost so much money because people don't like their product.
Yeah, I don't know how much money they've actually lost because Nintendo hasn't been saying shit about it.
No, I know, but
I still think they're in the green, though.
IGN did, and everybody didn't listen to me because it was IGN. But then would read an article from their favorite moment, their favorite game source or whatever, and they'd say the same thing.
Yeah, I don't like IGN either.
No, I get it, but at the same time, they would sit here and read the same. Like I said, they would read the same information from their favorite thing, and it would say the same thing, and that's when they believed it. I don't understand.
Well, because IGN kind of blew their credibility on a lot of stuff. That's why.
But they're saying the same thing everybody else is saying.
That doesn't matter if they say the same thing. If a liar says the truth, you're not bound to believe the liar. They cried wolf too many times. That's the reason why.
I'm sure they did. Right back.
Damn, if I could have grabbed that, that would have been cool. Fuck. Alright, whatever. I got screwed on coolness. Alright, ban me from the chat now.
Ban.
Thank you. Alright. Yeah, that's the only reason why IGN, they're not listening to IGN, is because IGN has blown so many... one, they used to take money to get better reviews, right? So people don't trust the review section. And two, they've done the same thing with, like, defending companies that they shouldn't have been.
Yep.
And that's the reason why they don't really care.
But even so, like, I don't understand why you would believe the same thing coming from some other source. What if they're getting paid too?
Well, it depends if that source still has credibility. Even if it's implied or, you know, they haven't burned yet. Because whenever someone says something, right? Whenever you talk to someone, right? Do you generally believe them unless it's something outrageous, right? Even if it's false, even if it's like, oh, you found out later it was fake. People have a certain credibility that's just built into being a person, right? Or an entity or whatever. But if that entity starts to be known as the guy that never tells the truth, you stop believing even the truths that they do tell.
Yep.
Well, yeah, well, okay, alright, hold up. Let me back up a punt real quick. I'll give you an example of what you're talking about. Cole.
Who?
Nicholas Flesh. Old co-worker of mine. He would fuck with us so much to the point where... Okay, so you remember Metal Gear... What is it? Metal Gear, not Strikers. Metal Gear, oh, what is it? Metal Gear, oh, son of a gun.
Revengeance.
The latest Metal Gear.
Oh.
No, not Revengeance, no.
Death Stranding 2.
No.
Oh.
Metal Gear... Oh my goodness, hold on.
Rising, Survive, what? Dust.
Not
Survive.
Rising... Survive, there you go.
Yeah, I said that.
Yeah, I know. he told us I didn't like Survive because you had to download save files from the website, or you had to pay to download save files in order to continue your game. Me and Mike can look at each other. We're like, "You're lying." No, that ain't true. He goes, "Look it up." And when we did, he was telling the truth. I said, see, that's what you get for fucking with people too much. You will sit here and play a joke and sit here and pander and pander and pander and keep pushing that same joke, only to come to find out that you're joking. Now we don't believe you, and you told the truth. You might want to start telling the truth a little bit more. So I told him. He goes, "Well, hell, I didn't expect y'all to believe me anyway. Y'all don't believe me already. You keep fucking with people, Cole. That's the problem."
All right, listen.
Hey, DL.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that the North was the slave owners and the South was the freedom?
Wait, what?
Nope.
You didn't know that?
Mm-mm.
Well, it's true. You better.
What country are we talking about? Because that might be true in a different country.
America.
Oh, okay. Which America?
Civil War. Like the South was the ones that held freedom. No, see, this is what I'm talking about. That's what he would do. He would fuck with us like that so much to the point where, or like he'd play like a joke, and when he actually told the truth, we didn't believe him, and he was like, he goes, "No, I'm being serious," and we started laughing, and he goes, "All right, fine, fuck it, don't believe me, look it up." And we looked it up,
Someone's
and then we
getting
saw it
a
was
pink
true.
slip in the morning.
Right. We saw it was true, and I was like, "This is why you stop fucking with people, dude. Don't play that game all the time, because now we don't believe you."
Yeah.
So you're right. No,
At
that's
least when you're
what
telling a
reminded me of
lie,
that.
at least when you're telling a lie, you better make it look like a joke as you're telling it.
Yes, and
That way
he would
people
sit there and
know
do. And he never said he was joking. He would always fuck with you and then be like, when you actually believed him, he was like, I'm kidding." But then when it came to Metal Gear Survive, he goes, yeah, they're selling save states.
Did he burp you when
Or
you said that? Because that would make the joke even
That's
better.
me.
Oh, okay. No ad-libbing, Gray.
But he said, he goes, they're really selling like save points, and you have to buy those save points to continue the game. And we were like, no, they don't, dude. You're lying.
I don't think they were selling save points. I think they were selling character saves, right? Like you couldn't make multiple saves.
It was character saves.
Regardless,
you only have one save data on the game. You have to buy more.
That's like something Nintendo would do.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, and the thing was he kept saying, he goes, all right, fine, don't believe me. He actually got annoyed to the point where he was like, all right, don't believe me. He goes, but look it up, but don't believe me. That's fine. And when we looked it up, we saw he was telling the truth, and we were like, this is why you don't fuck with people. He goes, what do you mean? I said, stop pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and joking and fucking with somebody, because then they're going to think you're a liar when you tell the truth.
Yeah, liar.
Just like you said with IGN.
Yeah.
That's why I brought up this example, because that's exactly what Cole did.
Yeah, I mean that's like they blew their stuff too much, and then they defend. I think where they really died was defending condemning Gamergate. Where it's like what they said what they did was Gamergate is they said it wasn't true. There wasn't collusion between like reviews and reviewers and people paying to keep quiet and stuff like that. And it turns out now it was all true. And not only that, but the people that give the reviews actually hate the people that they're reviewing too. And it's like, well, like you don't like us, and then you're not telling the truth about stuff. Why should we believe anything you review ever? Like, why should we believe if a game's good or not? You know?
I feel that.
But continue.
But
don't you call me a butt? You can't call me a butt. I can get out of here.
I'll never forget the one day David chose violence.
Which one? Like the Goliath guy?
What? Hold on. When I showed Creamy the official timeline, like the bare bones, the skeletal version of the timeline of Zelda, and I said, according to IGN, this is gonna happen. She goes, according to IGN doesn't tell the truth, David. You gotta understand that. You gotta stop believing everything they say. Ivan 209, not the one we know, not Zentix, but
Navi.
Ivan 209.
Navi.
Yeah, Navi. He had posted that same skeletal structure from another website, and she believed it.
Yeah.
Sucked it up like a fucking dick. Deep throated that motherfucker.
Yep. Oh.
I'm talking, she was on her knees for that website. That's what I mean when I say, why is it that when I say something, give a credible source? I know IGN is kind of faulty. I get it. I understand that.
Yeah.
But why is it that people believe another source that reports the same information believes them, but not IGN? Because it's not ignorant without spelling it without IGN. Fuck you.
Well, no, that's
They
why.
get the same information. They get the same information everything else does. But because it's not your favorite, you believe it. You're on your knees, freaking blowjobbing those motherfuckers. Like, that's literally what Creamy did. I kid you not. When Ivan posted the same damn screenshot of what I told her that morning, she didn't believe me, but believed it when Ivan posted it. Same screenshot. What does that mean? What am I? You expect me not to be mad about that? You expect me not to flip tables over that? Throw something, get mad, want to punch somebody? Because I'm the liar, right? She did that personally because it was me. If it had been anybody else, she'd have listened to them. But that's not everybody, but most people I have come to tell the truth about. Or the truth to. That's most people. Not everyone. But most people. It's like when I go to say something that I know is true, can back it up with resources or fact or whatever, they sit here and just blow it off, and they're like, but somebody tells them the same exact information, they're like, yeah, no, you're right. I told you this already. Yeah, but I didn't really trust you. Fuck you. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Getting a little heated.
Yeah.
I'm getting a little heated, but no. I don't like liars. I don't like how people that will blatantly lie to people but then take my information that I present to you, or if I'm sitting here trying to tell you or show you factual information and you don't believe me over somebody else, but somebody else can say the same thing and it's okay. Okay. Been through that too many times.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not very Christian of you.
Okay, yeah.
But no, anyway.
Yeah.
Point is,
What?
it's like IGN shared that same information. She didn't believe me because I told her that, but then believes Ivan over. And it's literally the same screenshot, same like.
Yeah. So
different
was it
source,
like
you know what I mean?
Well, here's the real question: were you still wrong after posting the same information? Were you still like, yeah,
I was not.
You're okay?
I
You
was
sure?
not.
You sure she didn't feel like
I'm
that?
positive. I am positive.
No, I'm saying
because
sure she didn't.
Right, because Hyrule History come out and that same timeline come out, just like IGN and just like the source that Ivan posted predicted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They post they post enough shit. Eventually, they'll be right twice a day, right?
They did that to downplay me and my intelligence.
Oh.
I know damn well that's what happened. I don't get everything right, but I know I'm not retarded. I'm blind.
Alrighty.
Not dumb.
So you just tried to get me in trouble. Okay.
No, I'm not.
Alright, get him out of here.
Dude.
Listen, I can't even talk about The Simpsons on Twitch because they're stupid. You alright? Alright, how dare you?
I'm just being honest. Like, dude, I
you
get
can't be
tired.
honest in 2025. Honest? No, it's $90 for a Mario Kart game.
Yeah.
You can't be honest in games.
I just get tired of it. It's like, dude, no, listen when someone or research what I'm telling you, look up what I'm telling you, read the Bible for what I'm telling you, and if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But ain't nobody can do that. They just don't believe me, but will believe someone else, and it bothers me. Like it just, I don't like that. It's like I'm not the be all end all. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying I'm better than anybody else, but
Uh-oh.
I'm honest. At least I'm honest. I'll sit here and give you my honest opinion about something. Yeah, I don't like the Nintendo Switch 2. Oh, why not? Oh, because their prices are high. How do you know their prices are high? Oh, well, we just watched a
IGN
video
told
about
me.
some dude. Yeah, exactly. Well, but
Oh,
no,
IGN's not real.
right. But no, we just listened to HMK lie to his entire audience about Mario Kart World not being $90 when they said it was going to after the direct.
Yeah.
And but they believe him before they believed me. I promise.
Yeah.
He's an influencer. Is it because I don't make? Is it because we don't make money for what we talk about? Is it because we don't make money for what we
No,
stream?
it's no,
Is that it?
No, get him out of here, DL. He's saying I don't make money. Get him out. He's true, but he's being hurtful about it.
Well, no, seriously. No, I'm being honest. Like,
Oh, listen, all right. I can make money if I wanted to. I just gotta sell my soul and be like, yeah, this is.
right.
Did you know that Nintendo's giving away free games for free forever? You just gotta
but
subscribe to their $90 a day subscription fee. So.
my point is, I even told Ivan this. You see creative stories. Excuse me.
That's right. All right. Duck both hands. Has a lot of yeah.
You see a lot of creative games. You see a lot of well-written story characters. You see a lot of movies that have well-written characters. Shadow, Sonic, Neo, Morpheus.
That's just the same story, but one of them's furry guys and one of them's like guys in leather.
Unbelievable.
All right, just because Knuckles is Morpheus now doesn't mean it's. All right, Blue Hedgehog, do you want the red pill or the blue pill?
Right. But my point is, it could be an anime, it could be a cartoon, it could be blah blah blah, this, that, and whatever. Y'all remember how much Rock made fun of me for talking about the Angel Squad?
Trust me, Rock was going off with someone on a $9 controller last night.
I do. And look, y'all said that he made. I said, who's Tina Clementine? And Shay goes, that's his Splatoon OC. I said, so he's laughing at me.
Hell yeah.
He's making fun of me because I made my own characters based off of Smash.
Hell yeah.
What?
Don't throw stones at a squiddy house.
When he does the same thing I do, but he's laughing at me, but he's sitting here talking about Tina as if she's like a real person, just like I did with Alina and stuff like that when I was playing the game. Like, he laughed at me. I remember that clear as day. That's what people do. They don't take me seriously. And like, my point is, it's not about me, but but at the same time, it's like, what the fuck? I was like, is it because it doesn't make money? Is that why you're laughing?
Wait.
You can sit here and talk about this anime character. Oh, Naruto, he's so cool because he's this and that. The creator will say Naruto's this and that, and you respect him, but Alina's story, her story's kind of dark. Okay, here it goes. Wait, you actually believe your character's real? What?
Alright, let's do
I never said that. I never said that. But you could watch an anime and believe that that's real based on what you're watching, by how you portray it. Think about it. Think about what I'm telling you.
DL, do you believe in anime is real again?
I never said that.
Okay, am I
No,
gonna
he
have
never
that?
said that.
Okay, are you sure, DL? Alright, we're gonna have that talk
I'm
again.
sure.
No, the point that I'm making is, it's okay for someone who's making money to talk about their character. When I do it, I'm fucking delusional, need psychiatric help, or I need to see a psychiatrist.
Yeah.
Like, or I need, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're like, you're You're a fucking loser because you make up your own characters and believe
Yeah.
they're real. I was like, what? I said no. Have you
Wow,
watched the
Rock, I
animated
can't
video?
believe you did this to him.
No, Rock never said that. I'm just telling you what I've heard.
Who's saying it?
A few people, especially on Instagram.
Oh,
But here's the deal.
okay,
Let me-
Instagram sucks.
Let me finish. Let me finish what I'm saying. That's how they act when it comes to me telling them my stories. They're like, "Are you sure you're not delusional?" I said, "What are you talking about? You're talking about your characters as if they're real. They do the same thing. They do the same thing, and that's okay." And look, Mike is even like, "It's because it doesn't make money, bro.
Oh.
Because you're not like a famous writer or anything. That's why they don't take you serious, bro. But it's okay for them to do it."
Dude.
I'm serious.
Why is there Naruto just dunking on me?
Right. Like, I get made fun of. I get plastered for the Angel Squad all the time. And
Well, here's the thing, alright? Maybe if it's based off, maybe they don't like it because it's fan fiction. It's like based off of like Nintendo characters.
they don't even know who they don't even know that though.
They don't even. They don't even. Okay, I don't even.
They don't?
Listen, alright. I'm not. Alright, Greg, stop plugging your Instagram, man. Come on.
No, go on, Jen. What are you saying?
I'm just saying, like, why does it matter if it's like the characters are based off like Nintendo characters? Like, they're still characters all the same. Like, even if they weren't based off like Nintendo characters, like they weren't based off, you know, like Pit or Lucina, you know, like I treat
Yeah.
them as their own characters, but that's because I know their stories.
Right.
I've taken the time to learn, you know, your stories. I've taken the time to actually sit down and have you tell me,
Right.
like, you know, everyone's story individually, because I'm invested in that kind of stuff.
Right. But no, it's like look at Axie or you know, just people like him. He'll sit here and take he'll take Yuya color. Now Yuya's the tomato-haired protagonist of Arc 5. He'll color his hair differently and call him a different name and then have like a backstory, but then make fun of me when I show him Melina, and he's like, "Are you sure you're not insane?"
Oh my gosh! Like, are
What?
You sure
Like-
are you
Like he'll, I
You're
kid you
not
not. I kid you not. I have heard it every time, and that's why I'm like, "What are you talking about?" I said, "You're doing the same thing I'm doing. It's just Yu-Gi-Oh." No, I'm not doing the same thing you're doing. You believe your character. He goes, "You believe your characters are real." Dude, I've
Sorry, I'm trying.
I'm
trying to snap back at Axie.
I'm telling you, I've heard it left, right, up, down. I've heard everything, and I'm like, what is it? What's wrong with what I'm doing? I'm a creative writer, so I write stories. That's all. Like, it ain't nothing personal. It ain't nothing serious. It ain't like, no, it's just crazy. Like,
I don't
but
understand
people.
why
Go ahead.
Sorry. I was just gonna say, like, I don't understand why people gotta bash on like your creativity when they're doing the exact same thing that you're doing, and yet it's just I don't get it.
I've
I
said that.
don't get
I've
it.
said it at least 10 times this call.
I know, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
What?
But I've said that at least 10 times this call, and you know, and people just they'll do it. Nah, that's how they act. I don't know. But it's just what fired me up was when y'all said Tender Clementine was Rock's Splatoon OC.
Yeah.
And I go, oh my dude, and he's got the nerve to sit here and make fun of me.
I guess I don't know, man. He could have been trying to get you to join in on Splatoon.
No, I don't give a fuck about Splatoon. The fact that he was laughing at me when I was commentating and trying to tell Elena to do what she had to do, and I'm sitting here trying to coach her, quote unquote, and all that stuff. You don't know it's just me talking to myself.
Maybe that's what he
Anybody
found
with a
weird.
real mind, maybe. Well, I get it, but at the same time, like people that actually understand where I'm coming from, I'm like, they know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? But my point is, he was laughing at the fact that I made up a whole story about Lucina. through an OC of mine named Elena.
Oh.
He was laughing and was like, "So you really think that's like a credible, like, what are you doing?" And then y'all said that. No, that's why I got pissed. I was like, "So he's laughing at me, but he's doing the same thing I'm doing. All right, cool."
Yeah.
I was like, "All right,
Yeah, he's
GG, bud."
well.
Oh, jeez.
It's already 9 o'clock at night.
And he would win with the color of skin that he used with Inkling, and say that's my girl. But if I said it, he'd start laughing. Was that? What? I'm serious. People just don't take me seriously. Is what it's coming to. That's literally what I'm starting to believe. It's just like, okay, it doesn't make money, so therefore you gotta laugh. Got it.
That might actually be true, because I think Rock does actually make money off of like making models of Splatoon characters.
Hmm.
I think he uses Blender.
Better watch out, because that's used for porn a lot.
Oh, well, one you would have to add the parts. If Rock doesn't add them, then you would have to edit his models.
Unbelievable.
No, you would. And let's
get fat. Like what?
Listen, all right, Gray. The Smash models don't have tits on them, right? They don't. I'm sorry. Those are added in later. Yeah. Okay. They're added in later. In post-production.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Ike never had his friends. They don't exist. Those are added in post. He never did crack and heroin either. There. DL, you know what I miss doing in this game is being able to crouch and swing my pickaxe super fast. Yeah, they took that out.
Wow.
DL, please. Please. Wow. Have mercy, alright? Just because you're playing a bunch of different games that link you. Just because you get games that give you good RNG. Yeah. Yeah, you played this game for one time in like 2 months, instantly got a freaking legendary, okay? There's a big fucking difference. Alright, you don't get them. Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. You don't get them.
One thing I do know, I know how to manipulate RNG.
Oh yeah, how'd you manipulate the RNG on this one? How'd you do it?
I did. For one, I didn't. It just happened. But
Okay, so
I
you
do know how to manipulate it.
Okay, how did you manipulate the RNG on this one? I need your help.
Just do different actions and before you get to the RNG part.
Okay, so what'd you do? Like, what'd you crouch? Because I've been crouching before stuff, and I've been not been crouching, and it still doesn't make a difference.
For one, I was mounting beacon over and over.
You was mounting?
Yes, because I had to fight somebody.
Yeah. There, I did it.
He didn't fall that far.
Alright, I stole some more crap I don't need. Yay. Here's what I think. I think when you're online, maybe the drop rates are higher. Borderlands 2 has that. Yeah. Borderlands 1 and 2 has that where like more legendaries potentially drop because they increase the drop rates. Because people tend to could fight over it more. Alrighty, what garbage you like? Oh, what did I land on? Oh, okay, so it's just a dog. We're fine. Wasn't a person.
Oh.
Yeah?
Okay,
What?
they made the fall look dramatic, but in the sixth man, it's like his heart failed when he went for a dunk. Anton Tyler. He went for a dunk, and then he was like, ooh, and then fell to his death.
Wait, what? Wait.
Yep.
What game are you talking about?
The Sixth Man. You remember that movie?
No, I don't.
It's a basketball movie with not Who's the one of the Wayne? It's one of the Wayne's brothers, and
Oh.
might have been. Hold up, let me look it up. Hold on, you got me confusing myself here.
Yes, but yeah, I did DL strategy. I manipulated the RNG.
You know what? You.
I cheated the RNG like DL does. He says he cheats all the time. It's great.
You.
Hamba.
So Marlon Wayne's. Marlon Wayne's. Oh.
What the fuck was that? Alright, sweet. For me, DL, I was just what I'm doing is I'm just not getting what I want. That's my strategy. Ah! I lit myself on fire too. That's cool, right?
Okay, how about this? When you about to give the thing you want for the RNG, just do something different. Like do some actions like jumping or something before you get it.
Yeah, I do that. Okay.
No, you don't.
Yeah, literally, have you not seen me play? I'm literally freaking flying across the map grabbing stuff as
That's
I'm
not
jumping.
That's not enough manipulation.
That's not enough manipulation. It's doing the
Ew.
triple jump into a freaking glide, into a grab on the wall.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay. And what else could I
No,
possibly do? What? Eat a different, not like eat a hot dog before I freaking do it? Is that what?
That could work.
Anton.
Okay, all right,
Anton
where's your hot dog?
Tyler. Anton Tyler is played by Kadeem Hardison, who yeah.
Okay.
Still alive today, thank God.
Oh man, I'm sick and tired of doing these pickaxe parts.
You know what?
Hey, you know what, Gray? Yeah. You know what you could do? Here, mountain it up. Yeah,
I hate telling
quit
the
drinking that.
truth.
What? What's wrong with Mountain Dew? It's good.
No, I said I hate telling the truth.
Nah, you shouldn't.
Let me play the devil's advocate here, which I'm not a big fan of, but
Okay.
let's not tell the truth anymore. Let's keep telling the truth and tell them it's a lie.
Okay.
Womp.
That's what the left does, so yeah.
Okay, but see this. But yeah. The lie travels the whole world before the truth quits its sock on. Yeah.
Right. I know what I was saying was true. With the Zelda timeline, because it came true in the fucking Hyrule Historia. Literally the same timeline, or the same outline that IGN and the other source posted. Like, but don't believe David because he's a fucking liar, right?
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Ooh.
I'm being a little bit cruel to myself, but I've heard that all the time. Oh yeah, oh okay, like you know what you're talking about. Well, I mean, you believed another source that said the same thing, so... What am I supposed to do? Oh yeah, no, IGN was telling a lie, even though the same source told the same thing. Alright, cool. Everybody's like, you still believe IGN? I'm like, I don't. I haven't been to their website in a while. I'm just saying for this one instance, they were telling the truth. And another website said the same thing, and y'all believe that over IGN. And believe that what I said was a lie. So, who's the fool here? Not me.
Yeah, see, here's the thing. Like, they could have been gaslighting you for a while. They probably were talking behind your back for a while.
No, everybody, I'm used to it at this point. Julia did it, Liz did it, all this other stuff. But want to sit here and say that they care so much. Oh, hang on.
So that's how it is. They cry crocodile tears when you say something wrong, but they use it against you later, huh? What a Gilbo. Alright, let's jump. 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 Yeah, the RNG's not working. You lied to me. Alright, deal. I like shaved my hair before I cut open the chest. Why are you... why, deal? I'm bald now. I can't regrow my hair instantly.
Try again.
I can't shave what's already bald. Get him out of here. Get the hell out of here with this freaking cheating ass, like freaking modern ribbon game.
I didn't do anything. What, y'all, I swear.
You
I'm
come
just
in
getting
here.
lucky, that's all.
Yeah, you get
Y'all-
lucky. Yeah, deal. There's no difference between getting lucky too much and cheating. Yeah, if you get lucky in a casino, they'll kick your ass out just as. You get lucky too much in a casino, you're out. You know that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Quit cheating. Dude, Shady, why are you pissing off everything in the freaking world? Why is there poison everywhere? Why is my hair not growing back yet? Dude, I think I'm gonna be done soon because I want to go grab something to eat real quick. I might be off for the night. I don't know. We'll see. Kind of early, but I don't know. Let's see. Dude, why am I so hungry, man? What the heck? Dude, are sandwiches not food? What the hell? I ate a sandwich earlier. Why am I hungry now? Alright, I'm actually upset because Gray never told me what the shaggy sushi was made out of. I've been waiting for that, and I'm like, yeah. He said, I think he said crab or something, but that was in. I'm like, what kind of crab? Good crab. Yes, but that's the thing. Like, yo, it's like people going to defend Nintendo regardless. You know, we're done.
Yeah.
That's I guess I like that reload. I'll do it 3 times in a row. Not yet. I kind of don't want carrot seeds on me. Alright, deal. I caught the carrot seeds like you told me to. Alright, so now what should I do before I open these?
Hello?
Hey, what you
Hello?
doing? Hello, how you doing?
Hello.
Somebody just commented on what I was posting about. Hold up. Let me play this back. Hang on.
Give me money. Yeah, I need. What the fuck? Damn, these fucking nails are long. Yeah, I didn't know I did my character had these long ass nails. Fucking velociraptor looking lady. Alright, yeah, I'm doing photo. Oh, okay, I photo mode. Yeah, there we go. Here's the thumbnail right here. Yeah. Alright, ignore the eating in the background. Alright. There, I ate something and then I didn't get anything, like you told me to.
You do it enough.
Alright,
I'm not gonna eat that much.
I'm not sure what this means.
Mhm.
But it says, I said, they were shown after the direct. That's where the outrage came from. Somebody goes, yes, that's what people were trying to tell him, but he didn't want to listen. He is probably a hate bot or a Nintendo hater. He's blocked, so I could care less about him.
Okay, so it sounds like you might have been talked to a bot as well. That guy sounded like a bot reply, didn't you, Deal?
Yeah, no kidding. I was like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? Like, I was like, that had nothing to do with what we were talking about. They were saying
listen,
he's
Gray,
a
a lot of
hater.
people that you're probably fighting with probably aren't even real. They're just stupid bots that listen to you, and that's why it's upsetting. Like, if you look at Nintendo, if you, next time you go on, like, YouTube Shorts, right? Just every once in a while, look at the comments and see how a lot of them don't act like it's actually like part of the video, or it's weird what they're commenting on. Like, there's a lot of bots like in these websites now, like way more than people. There's more bots than people right now, so it's kind of hard to get any good conversation going. Right, Theo? Don't I say like have to like ban a bot every part?
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't done so yet. No worry, I'm only playing the RNG right now though. Yeah. Alright, you heard it here, folks. Deal says just hack the game. I'm like, okay, yeah.
I ain't say hack the game. Just get it with the RNG.
Just get
Just
go
do
with the
random
RNG.
shit
Okay,
before
just
you
steal.
get what. No, just do random shit before you do it.
Yeah, it's not gonna change the seed any.
No, yeah, no.
It's not gonna change the seed
It's not gonna
any.
change the seed. It's gonna change
It's
the
not
drop
gonna.
rate.
It's not gonna change the chop rate.
No,
either.
I know
You're-
this. No. Let me tell you. I understand the RNG mechanics because it was back in the day with Smash when I was doing the tool assisted stuff, right?
Uh-huh.
For example, the Pokeball. When I first threw it, when I first threw the Pokeball, it was a Goldeen in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I did the exact same action. Took 2 steps first, and then threw it. Now it's a Mew. Same Pokeball.
So I should walk
Same Pokeball.
slightly before I grab something, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, I've been doing that. I've been fucking crouching. I've been
Do more.
eating hot dogs.
You didn't do enough.
You lying. You lying as well. I'm here.
Stuck in deal? No.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Deal's gaslighting people into like he actually.
No, that's what happened.
I hear him.
Like, I can see where he's
I'm
coming
serious.
from. Because, like, the thing is,
Yeah, I know
like,
exactly.
anything DL said, anything DL is the all. No, I'm playing.
All right, get him out of here.
I'm serious. That's how the RNG works. It literally changes on the fly, non-stop.
So,
It's almost entirely based on what action you do too.
Okay. Let me ask. Have you tested it with Hero?
I can't because I'm going to need an emulator for. I'm going to need an emulator for that.
He's talking
So
about
you cheating,
Deal.
right?
Yeah, that's what I did. No. He was doing melee
I'm
speedruns.
saying that because for testing.
Yeah, he does
No,
melee
here's the
speedruns.
deal. Like, I don't understand, dude. I don't understand how the flip and flap. What the hell?
All right, I'm glad he stopped everyone from talking. Seriously, flip and flap and
I don't
half
understand
Jackson.
how flip and flap. Toffee gets the.
For
You know
what?
I mean?
For what?
It doesn't. He gets the menus that he wants. It's so strange. He'll get
Oh,
whacked.
if you're talking about Hero, yeah, Hero legitimately has what Dale was
is-
talking about.
Bro,
It
it's
can be
so
manipulated
crazy.
based on what you're doing.
Yeah.
Literally said by Sakurai.
Like if you're off stage, you're more likely to get zoom.
Yep.
Oh, he
Alright.
said that.
Yeah, I know. Sakurai said that, and Toffee said that, and Toffee
RNG
might be Sakurai.
manipulation.
Yeah. Dale, there ain't no manipulation in this game, though.
That alone is manipulation. Now, when you ask me like, how do I know about that? It's like I could show you, like an example. Matter of fact,
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Like, if someone's made of metal, you're more likely to get metal slash. Like it's like 50% guaranteed.
Florida State, Louisiana Tech. What is this? Jeez.
All right.
one of these days I'm gonna show you an example of how you can manipulate it.
You do it tonight if you have to.
Yeah.
And it don't even have to be like Smash. I know how to do it like on other stuff.
Right.
No manipulating RNG.
Oh,
That's-
piss! What are you doing?
That's what Yugi used to cheat. Alright, so we got all this crap. Deal. What? RNG deal. The crouching doesn't help. The crouching doesn't help, deal. The walking's not helping me. Ah, dead. Oh yeah, I grabbed a bunch of stuff I have to deal with now. Damn it. Wait, do I need you? No, I don't.
Oh my goodness. I
Yes?
meant to sit in the house. No. Damn it. Dude, there's a #1 ranked receiver, Zay Shetley.
Mm-hmm.
He is interested in us in 4th. He's the #1 ranked receiver. I hit the wrong fucking button. Oh my gosh, bro. Are you kidding me right now?
He did the yoink.
Watch.
I think we're good on artisan.
He wants to go to Florida State. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way you're going to Florida State. Is Nico Doolittle? Ramon Conroy or Kevroy?
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy McGinty?
Only on McGinty Impact.
I keep. Oh my god.
You know what? So, Dia, when are you gonna pay for the saves in Metal Gear Survive? I'm just waiting for that.
Right.
Never. That's stupid. We'll
Come
never
on,
pay
though.
for something like that.
It's cool. It's cool, though. Look at it. Look how cool it is.
Nope.
Okay, please. Come on. It's good, I swear.
Game's not even good for me to even do that.
Yeah, I know. But it's cool, though. Alright, there's my entire team. Can I put that on? I did put it on. Sweet. Ooh, really good. Okay. Really good as well. Meh. 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 Those are really good stats. Oh, look. I don't think I need a pyramid though. Here we go.
We lost.
Let's just take this one because we don't really care too much about that. I know I'm not going to potentially get the drop for it, but that's fine. Do I have any Pyrams on me? I thought I did. Damn, someone's eating real good next to my ear. Here it is. No.
What up?
Oh, not much. How you doing?
You okay? What that one 5-star had. Anyway, Shepley, there he is. He's got Florida State. He just wanted to go to Florida State. What a loser.
Alright, calm down, man. It's fine. Alright, let's do it. Dum Dum lives.
What can I do? What can I do?
Well,
Hard still? What do you mean I don't have enough hours?
alright, let's take this deer out
No.
to play.
Jeez. Alright.
I'll be back.
Alrighty.
Alright.
Who's you? Alright, now Fanglope gets going. And we ain't getting shit.
Okay, he come.
Oh, this guy did not look happy. Oh, he looked fine after the first slice.
He come. Alright, so we got Joey Smithson.
Mm-hmm.
He is an athlete, elusive back, so I think he'll be a half back. Oh. Okay.
Oh, I never did you. Damn it.
Right.
You get to live for a second. What does Pernelia have? Decent stats, masochist. Oh, he's about to be a real masochist in a second with the knife gobid. The knife gobid to play. Yeah. Oh wait, am I supposed to be looking at that? Oof. I'm sure it's fine. Yay. Really did not help me at all. My favorite. Alright, we have this done. I think I'm going to be done as well. Alright, so I'm done. I butchered a bunch of pals. Yep, go get something to eat. Thank you guys for watching. Laters. Yabba. Bye.